Yeah, shout out my girls in the Met who tryna run up a check. Don't need a nigga for shit, especially not by no rent. If it don't make dollars, it don't make no sense. I like a nigga with bricks.
I actually knew I wanted to start rapping like years before this came about, probably when I was like 20, 21. When I was younger, like in high school and stuff, I wrote a lot of poetry. I wrote for the school newspaper, so I've always been like a writer. And music has always been like a big part of like helping me through, I think with everybody though, like therapeutic or whatever. I just relate to a lot of lyrics and feelings. So music has always been like something I wanted to do. It was like a love song because it was with like my boyfriend at the time and he was like rapping and I really was joking like, I'm gonna get on the song. And he was like, all right, go ahead. So I really got on the song and it was like really dope. It's funny because I think he actually sent it to me like a few weeks ago, like, do you remember this? Or whatever. So that is the first song that I made. It was not a song of mine. It was like, I love you, I'm young, I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds good. A lot of Andre 3000, Outkast, Pastor Troy, of course, like Lil Jon, East Side Boys, because I'm from the South, so I'm from South Carolina. That's a lot of what we listen to, Crime Mob, you know. A lot of the old school music, like Percy Sledge, Otis Redding, because my mom is like really like into like all of that older music. She won't listen to rap. Unless it's my music now, she won't listen to it. So I'm rooted very well. When she came about, I had already tried to be a part, like do music twice. And for some reason or another, like it just didn't work out. Like maybe like I couldn't put as much time into it or it just didn't work out. So when she started and you know, it was working for her, it was like, oh, you should get back in the studio. Everybody was like, you need to get back in the studio. You should do it, you should do it. Like it's time for women, like girls are gonna go crazy. Anybody who does music, because it's only 2 female rappers right now really making noise. And I actually did it. So I want to say she was the motivation behind me going back to the studio. It was hot at the time. It was hot in the clubs. It was hot on the radio. So I'm like, that was my thing. I'm only gonna jack the beats of like the hottest songs right now because those are the ones that people are searching on YouTube, people are looking for on SoundCloud, whatever is gonna be like most relevant. That was the strategy behind all of the beats that I jacked. I don't really want to jack any more beats. I'm really more focused on putting my own content out and people getting to know me as an artist and who I am, my sound. I don't want to do that now. I want them to know Renni Rucci and jack my beats. Like, how about my songs? Renni Rucci is strong, she's bossy, she's humble at the same time, really aware of myself and what I want out of life, what I want from people, what I want around me, the energy, the vibes, all of that. Like, in control of everything, any aspect of my life. I want to be in control of it, and I want people who listen to me, female, male, young, old, I want them to feel the same way. Like, you have control of your life all the time. Whether I'm making a song for the club or anything, it's about my kids because everything I do affects them in some type of way. If I make a hit song, it's gonna affect their life, you know, directly. So everything I do for them, this right here, I'm doing this for them. Exposure, everything is about my kids. I have a family to support. Things probably would be a lot different if I didn't have kids. I would probably think a lot different. I would probably make different decisions, but I do have kids and those are my 2 priorities. I definitely want to work with like Metro Boomin, all of the hot producers right now from like Weezy, and I want to work with everybody, especially like newer producers. Like I want to work with producers who don't have big names yet. I want to build a team once we start buzzing because it's going to happen. I love hip hop music today, yesterday, 10 years ago, and I love it because it's no right or wrong. If you listen to classical music, they have like a certain sound. If you listen to jazz, it's a certain sound. When you talk about hip hop, artists can make something that sounds like a song you never heard before. And if he says that's hip hop and that's rap, to him, that's hip hop and that's rap. And whoever listens to it and feels that way and agrees, that's hip hop. You just have the room to be diverse and be yourself and create different sounds and different lanes. I love hip hop. Don't give up. If you have a dream, if you have like something you really want to set your mind to doing and you see yourself being able to do it, don't give up. Don't let like the rejection make you stop. Don't let like people who don't like it make you stop. Believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. If I come in here and I don't present myself as an artist and I don't present myself as Renni Rucci, you wouldn't take me as Renni Rucci, right? I'm the biggest female rap artist. What's up, it's your girl Renni Rucci. I am from Columbia, South Carolina, and I am crowning myself the queen of the South. Be looking for my project Big Renni coming out. I got a lot of singles, a lot of visuals. You don't want to miss it. You want to be a part of this from the beginning.